Man. What did Anthony have? What was Anthony's vice?
Shut up, Chris. Oh, I'm trying to go live over here. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Turn on the Game, the podcast. I am Uncle Buck, your moderator for this evening. We are live, or I am live in Blacken Studios, while the host of your show, Turn on the Game, is still at home because it's dangerous out here with the coronavirus. Today is the 4th of January, 2001. On
3 weeks ago, it was.
I said 24th. I said 24th, didn't I? No?
It was the 4th. Today is the 4th of January.
Well, today is I don't like the way you got it written. Today's January 24th, 2021. Or 2021. This episode is episode 177. Rest in peace, King. Funny story is when I first saw this email that Frogg sent me over the show notes. It said, rest in peace, King Buck. So then I was like, oh, he got jokes. But it said Buck just because of the way the subject and the name of my email kind of mushed everything together. Anyways, on tonight's episode, the fellas discuss the championship Sunday. Green Bay Packers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. By the time you listen to the show, you already know what happened. And Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs. It comes down to the Final Four to see who will play this year's Super Bowl. This week, also in the Thunderdome, the fellas will welcome and introduce two more OKC Thunder players that you probably haven't heard of before. The guys pay a tribute to a legend in life in baseball history, Henry Hank Aaron. So I give you, Turn on the Game host, and we're going to start with Chris. How you doing?
What's up, everybody? I'm doing good, man. Another good Sunday of sports is happening as we speak. So yeah, man.
I like the cups in the background.
Oh, you see those?
Yes.
Oh,
What's
good.
I almost feel like you're like in a barber room.
No, I'm in my bar behind me. I'm on my pool table is where I'm recording
from. Okay. What bottle is that back there for the fans? What bottle is behind
that one right there is, man, so many of them.
I see the Grand Marnier over there.
Look like it might be a Douce bottle.
No. Oh, okay, my camera's.
It's probably some Ciroc.
Grand Marnier and a bunch of Ciroc bottles back there somewhere.
Okay. Coach Junior, how's your week treating you, man? You look kind of cold over there.
Hey, man, I'm good. What's up, everybody? Just another week gone by.
Yes, sir.
Another week gone by. Frogg? How them yeast treating you? Is the battery life still good? Are you still riding off of last week's battery charge, or have you had to charge them since then?
I charge my joints all the time, no matter what. I don't have time for nothing going dead. You know what I'm saying? Plus, these are going great because they're not like my phone ones, the studio.
The fake ones.
With the phone, no, these are not fake.
Oh, okay.
But you see
the tape.
The blue tape.
Hey, I got duct tape on mine.
And you see the phone
busted.
So whenever I wear them, damn, there's some dust.
Whenever I put him through. What do you do with those on?
I get the black. What?
What do you do with those? Those are beat out the frame, dog. Like,
hey, I was gonna ask. I mean, because
what did you put those through?
I just wear them. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I wear them when I watch TV. If I fall asleep in them, you know what I'm saying. So
those is purchased at Old Paris. In booth number 37.
Last time you've been to Old Paris?
I mean, I was at Old Paris. Matter of fact, probably about 6 months ago, maybe.
Hey, me too. Deandra had she wanted me to pick up her something down there, and it was crowded too. I was like, holy shit! I felt so nasty too. I wanted to bathe in like sanitation. I did. I'll keep it real.
That's great.
I walked in. I mean, they have everything outside, which is unique. And I remember just like, I got back in the car and just couldn't get enough what do you call it? Sanitation liquid. Sanitizer. Yeah, I couldn't get enough of it. I was putting it all over my face, my nose. Hey, Frogg, real quick for the listeners.
Old parents.
I'm not hating on it. It's just right now, they weren't practicing safety measures.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion. So it made me uncomfortable. Frogg, what's that blinking behind you?
That's my air purifier.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're going to have fans just looking at it.
Nasal airways clear, brother.
Well, I'm glad, and just to let you fans know, I know you guys are probably looking for Phil to join in. Phil said he's going to be joining in a little bit later. He is caught up at a family gathering, but be sure to like and share. That helps us tremendously. If you're on YouTube, be sure to like, share it with your buddies you know who want to talk about some sports. Have them subscribe, and we just can't thank you guys enough for all that good jazz.
Sure can. We appreciate everything you do for us.
And welcome everybody in chat.
We got some people in chat right now?
Yeah, I think you already responded, though.
Yeah. Hey, cousin Sarita.
What's happening?
Rita.
So did the sport world happen like you guys kind of thought it was?
This weekend so far?
Yeah.
Or?
Without us going into super detail, while we're just doing like, light talk right now. We still got about like 2 more minutes.
Hey, real talk.
Real talk. That's the only thing we do here at Turn on the Game is real talk, sir. Sorry.
Congratulations to Stephen Curry passing Reggie Miller on the all-time three-pointers made list. He is second all-time.
You think he will pass Ray Allen?
Where's Ray at?
Ray got him beat by a couple of hundreds.
He's pretty
200 or 300.
He's still young.
Yeah, Steph's shooting what? How many a year?
Something stupid.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure he can surpass that.
How old is Steph? Do y'all know?
26, I think.
Oh, I didn't know he was that young. 26? He gotta be older than that.
I could have sworn Stephen Curry's like 26.
He older than that. Seth is like 26.
Oh, I'm thinking about his brother probably.
Let's see.
Curry in his 30s. He in his 30s. He grown. He way grown. With
he's 32.
Oh, he's 32?
Yeah, he's 32.
What the hell was I thinking 26 then?
I don't know, because I was like, man, I know he did school. He did college. And he's been
you're right.
Man.
Yeah, he's 32, yeah. Damn.
He was listening to 26 Riders on Your Dresser.
What? He's been in the league since 2009. Wow.
I guess to get paid.
Only way, Antonio Fuller said, only way he won't pass Ray is if he gets hurt or retires or has to retire early.
True that. What's up, A. Fuller in the building?
That's a good point.
I didn't know he was from Akron, Ohio, as well.
Yep.
Well, his daddy played in Cleveland.
Yeah, I was about to say, daddy played in Cleveland, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Duh. Completely forgot. So, on this episode of Turn on the Game, episode 177, we're going to take our first pause, and then we're going to come back with the Thunderdome, unless one of you guys got something else you want to say. Chris, I like the edge up. So, do you still have a male barber, Chris?
Yeah, myself.
Oh, okay. Just asking.
Yeah,
just asking.
myself.
Let me. How long you been cutting your own hair?
I don't know. Not too long.
Okay, like this year? Like last year was your year?
Yeah, last year.
Okay.
Probably October.
Oh, okay.
My barber, he moved to Florida in like October. So it was October when I took over the reins.
Okay.
When I took over the fadeable reins,
Been watching YouTube videos?
I did actually.
He got tired of niggas spray painting his beard on with the black ice.
He did have me fashion model ready every.
He did. I remember you used to come to the studio. I'm like, man, he is this cat. I remember one day you was like bleeded up, weren't you? Wasn't that you who was cut up? Like you had red through like a barbed wire.
All in his
Like,
face. Yeah, razors on.
That was a different cat.
Sorry. Bad times. Won't bring it up again.
Had me bladed up.
Ramon said, "What's up, Ramon? Frog can cut.
What's up,
Frog, he cut hair.
Booker?
I used to cut. Nah, so funny, true story. I used to cut hair.
I'm glad you're being honest and true this episode.
When I was in high school, but I couldn't fade for shit.
So you couldn't cut hair.
Niggas' heads up. Yeah, I couldn't fade for shit.
Everybody had the same haircut.
Hey, but we did have
You know what my secret was? I told them niggas it'll grow in a couple days. It'll be straight in a couple days. It's the fade gonna have to grow in. So
hey, but Booker used to have all the shit in his hair though. I mean, he used to have the scenery and the Mickey Mouse, and he had them all.
The homie Tariq used to cut us though.
Yeah, Tariq used to cut us though. Yeah, Tariq used to cut us. That's for sure.
He used to give us the bowl.
He was actually really good.
I did. I ain't even go front.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back with Thunderdome.
Turn on.
Providing bankruptcy services throughout the state of Oklahoma, Bowler & Associates is a bankruptcy law firm based in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Their mission is to relieve you from threat of debt collectors, garnishments, repossessions, tax levies, foreclosures, and much more. Backed by more than 20 years of experience in the legal field, they excel in finding the quickest, most effective, and most affordable solution to all your legal and financial troubles. You can find them at Bowler Law on Facebook and also visit their website at www.bowlerlawfirm.com. Reach them at 405-733-3000. You can also email them at bankruptcy@bowlerandassociates.com. We are back here on another episode of Turn on the Game, the podcast, episode 177. Rest in peace, King. Remember, everybody in chat, please share it out. If you just want to share it to your public Facebook page, we just strongly appreciate that, and that helps out so much.
And before we get too far into everything, and I know we're gonna do a tribute at the end, but to reference the title, Rest in Peace, King, we are talking about the late great Henry Hank Aaron, who recently died. So that's what the title was about. we dedicating this show to Hank Aaron.
Yes, sir.
All right, Frog. Today we are talking about the Thunderdome, talking about Darius Baisley and Hamidou Dalaloli.
I think it's
Hamidou Diallo. Hamidou Diallo.
Frog, since you can probably say his name better than all of us, go ahead and take it off, man. Introduce us to these
Hami for sure.
These Hami.
Okay, so we got Darius Baisley. He's the last starter of the starting five that we are introducing to you all. Young cat, 6'8", 208. He is in his second season with us.
Yeah, second season
last year. Is this the cat that was the intern at New Balance?
Yep.
Was it New Balance?
Yeah, New Balance.
He was an intern.
So
he took an internship instead of going to college. He took an internship at New Balance.
Go to college.
And what someone was going in there buying some shoes and was like, "Hey, you kind of tall."
No, it was some.
No, it was so he can prepare for the league.
I see.
He his agent was your boy's agent.
Rich Paul.
Oh, your boy's daddy.
Oh, so he knew how to get him in the league, right? Gotcha.
Right, yes. He knew a workaround.
Yes. So in his second year, he's averaging 10 points, almost 7 rebounds, 1 assist per game. He's improved, of course, because he's getting more minutes.
How long has he been in the league?
This is his second year.
Okay.
This is his second year. He has upside, but to me, he's just another one of them throwaways that they pick the 23rd pick, and in a few years, we won't know who he is. He'll be somebody's role player on another squad, unless he just improves over leaps and bounds next year. I don't expect a lot from him this year. I mean, of course, you're going to get – the more minutes you get, the more you're going to improve over last year. But his jumper is crazy.
The form.
The form, yeah, it's crazy. But, I mean, he's young, so there's a ceiling there. We've yet to – I can't hate on him because he made it. So,
yeah,
we shall see. Like I said, last year he averaged – so he doubled his points. Last year he averaged 5, you know what I'm saying? And he was only playing 18 minutes. 18 minutes is a lot. It's a lot of minutes in the league. You got to put in that work when you're out there. He averaging damn near 30 minutes, and he's only averaging 10 points. That's a problem. You a starter in the league, but he's young, so he's on the Thunder.
And what about old boy?
Diallo?
Yeah.
Hamidou, I like Hamidou.
Hamidou?
He aggressive.
I just want to say
he a high flyer. He won the dunk contest. He wasn't afraid to enter the dunk contest. I'm getting his stats here. I apologize about not being prepared on that part, but I like his game a lot. He has probably the most potential out of a lot of these cats on this squad. He probably should be starting at the 2 guard over George Hill, but like I said last week, you just don't bench a player like George Hill on this type of team. George Hill ain't walking through that locker room and gonna be put on the bench on this Thunder.
Yeah, that would be asinine.
He's won a championship and he's still got a little game. So I mean, hell, he's averaging 11 a game, and Bazley's only averaging 10, and Bazley's 20 years old. That don't make no sense to me. But Hamidou's averaging 11 a game off the bench. He's the spark coming off the bench, as y'all like to point out. You know, every team needs a spark, even a terrible team. 4 rebounds, 2 assists. But I think if he had more opportunities, his game would have a chance to elevate.
Okay.
To me, the Thunder don't do enough developing their player.
Yeah, I got to cut you off, Frog. Sorry.
We're getting some breaking news here in the chat, and I want to.
Well, you want to talk about that? Well, you want to hit on all y'all's things real quick, then hit on the Blake Griffin stuff?
We'll come back to that in a second.
All right, Coach, how do you feel about Hamidou?
Man, I agree with Frog. He's got a lot of potential, a lot of upside, and man, I just been trying to figure out who he reminds me of, old age player.
Hamidou?
Because he's a Hamidou. He's a linky streaker. If you get out of position, he's gonna embarrass you. Man, he's got a lot of upside to his game. And we never know. We may see a spark from him. The more minutes that he get and experience game-wise, you may see something different coming from him. And Darius Bazley, he's not one that really impresses me like that. Yeah, he may end up being a wonder kid, to somebody's team, just come and get a little spark and all of that. But he's one that really don't impress me.
Okay. Chris,
well,
talk to us about that. I got the Blake Griffin information pulled up, just FYI.
Oh, cool. I was trying to look it up myself. I'm gonna start off with Darius Bazley. Darius Bazley, last year, his first year, I thought that he was overrated, and they wasted a draft pick on him because they drafted him so high. I think they drafted him like 23 in the first round, and And it was so many cats after him that were way better that they could have picked, like old boy from North Carolina. I can't think of his name, but
point guard.
No, he was a small forward, I think, that played for North Carolina. That's in the league now.
He plays for us now.
Was it
You
Malik
talking about
Beasley?
Justin Jackson?
No, not Justin. But I don't remember. I can look up the draft and tell who it was. But I mean, he improved drastically. I think his overall game from last year to this year, you can definitely tell a difference. I don't know if it's because he's starting and we've lost so many players, so he's kind of shining just a little bit right now. He's not really, the man, but his overall game has improved. I think he does have a little bit of upside because I liked his length. He plays pretty good defense, and his jumper his form is crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like it. But if he can get that down and get a jump shot, right now he's shooting. It looks like 38% from field goal, which is not very well. I mean, it's okay, but it's not very well. From the three, he's shooting 27%. It went down last year. He was shooting 34%. Now it's 27%. Because, I imagine he's shooting a lot more than he did last year because he's getting, like you said, he's doubled his minutes pretty much from this year and last year. But I think he does have some potential. Will he ever be an all-star? No. Will he probably be in OKC his whole career? More than likely. OKC, like you said last week, they like to keep, their
loyal cats.
They're loyal cats here. That's not superstars, but they're role players. Because we can't keep a superstar here for some reason. But so they'll keep the loyal cats around. So he'll be another one of those guys that I think that'll be around for a while. Hopefully his game will evolve over time. But I think he does have some potential to get better. So we'll see if that happens. I liked Darius Baisley last year. I didn't because, to me, he was trash last year. And that high pick that they took him in, it kind of pissed me off. But I think it could pay off if he just continues to improve like he did last year with the next few years that he has left in OKC. But now Hamidou.
All right, blow your whistle, dog.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you guys at the 2-minute mark right now.
Oh, okay, I'm good. Hamidou is
sorry, bro.
No, we good. Hamidou is cool. I think he has some potential upside as well. I think he'll be pretty good. He may not stay in OKC because I think he's going to be a lot better than he is right now eventually.
Mm-hmm. So just real quick, so in the chat they were talking about Blake Griffin's coming to OKC. So the only thing I was able to find was something on January 21st when they were in talks of the Pistons or Thunder trade gives Blake Griffin a nice fresh start. And they're just going in detail about the possibility of it would be a good benefit for Blake Griffin to come down to OKC. How would y'all feel about that?
Are we chiming in on this?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
So, as a rebuilding organization, why the hell would we do that? Why would we bring Blake Griffin in here? For what?
Because Blake Griffin's an Oklahoma City boy that grew up here, and that's the culture of what they're making themselves out to be. Because the closest thing to Blake Griffin
potting right now. He's right. Go ahead, Coach.
The closest thing to Blake Griffin for the Thunder would be Nick Collison. So Blake Griffin, in my opinion, his jersey, he would retire from Oklahoma City, and his jersey would be the next one retired in Oklahoma City. Take my word.
How many retired jerseys are here? Is it more than just
one?
Only one.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
He ain't did shit for Oklahoma City. When he come here, he ain't gonna do shit for us.
Don't we get Sean Kemp and Gary Payton's?
That's in Seattle still.
That's in Seattle.
Oh, they kept
still
him
in the
there,
box. Kept him in the box. In the closet in Seattle.
They got to be because it's not nobody's stadium. That's for sure. But hey, man, I think that if we could get Blake Griffin, why not? We got damn Al Horford. The age, it is what it is.
I'm not trying to win, so I don't get why.
But I don't think that
Blake can be a good, a good asset to finding that right gem that's going to lead Oklahoma.
but I don't think it's going to make a difference as far as us winning and losing with Blake.
No.
I mean, so I don't know. I mean,
He's old.
they bring him here just for the hometown feel. Maybe that gives them a spark, like Coach Junior said. Get the hometown kid come back after he's done. Whatever he's done in the league, he's been pretty great, pretty good player, I would say. Is he a Hall of Famer?
No.
What?
Oh,
He's not a Hall of Famer.
Blake
I
ain't
mean,
Hall of Famer?
he's won a couple dunk contests, Frog. I mean,
He did jump over Kia. Don't forget about that. He jumped over
It's
Kia.
players with less stats than him that's in a Hall of Fame. He's going to the Hall.
But-
He's going to the Hall. He was player of the year, player of the fucking century at OU. All that shit is combined.
there's a college Hall of Fame. There's a college basketball
Hall of Fame. He's going to the Hall.
All right, next bit of news that we got coming up now is we're going to talk about the NFL, baby. We had two brilliant games we all been looking forward to. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Green Bay, and also Buffalo versus Kansas City. We're going to jump on with Tampa Bay versus Green Bay first. Chris, were you able to watch, and how'd you feel about the game and seeing? Hey,
I watched.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Phil is coming in, so I might get his take on it first. Did anybody predict Bucks winning? Did we do our predictions last week?
Yeah.
Man, right now I'm looking at the Bucks winning.
I'm at against the
Green Bay?
Yeah, against Green Bay.
I think I picked Green Bay. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
You did.
why you do that for? You just hating? Just didn't want him?
No, I really thought Aaron Rodgers was going to go ahead and get it this year.
You thought it was Aaron's year.
I thought it was going to be Aaron.
So did Aaron.
Hey, Phil, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, talk to us, man. How's it going?
What up, cousin?
What's up, cousin? Phil's in the house, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going for you?
Hey, this is going good, man.
Sound like
Just
you was
chilling.
eating. Sound like you've been eating.
A little bit,
A
yeah.
little bit. I can hear it in your belly. Your belly is so loud over the mic. It's picking up over the phone. How was your week, brother?
It was good, man. Just got back from Kansas on Friday, man. Just been tired.
Okay,
Not in
okay.
Kansas City more. All right.
I'm going to hit you with a quick Thunderdome question. Just hit on it and give us your opinion on it. How you feel about Blake Griffin coming back to the Thunder? Or
Blake
coming
Griffin
back,
coming to the Thunder.
not coming back, but how do you feel if Blake
For-
Griffin came to Thunder?
That's a two-parted answer. For Oklahomans, I think they'll love it. For the Thunder, I don't think they should do it. His contract is way too big. You're trying to get into the rebuilding process. The only way I would really do it is if for
Phil,
the
you sound
basketball
like you was
purposes,
listening to the show.
You and
That's
Frogg
exactly what I
sound
said.
like you guys agreed. You guys
I mean,
Exactly what I said.
Y'all
I'm
must
just-
get y'all's haircut at the
I
same
think-
place.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, so
Nah,
now
man, but I
it's
just think it'll be good for the city, but as far as basketball, nah. Not a
gotcha.
good idea.
So we're gonna jump right into the Tampa Bay versus Green Bay. Frog, why don't you kick us off?
Man, I watched. Well, shit, I didn't really get to watch anything but the fourth quarter. So, but to be honest with you, Tampa Bay got off to a hot start. Tom Brady looked good, but Aaron was balling as well. Tom Brady tried to give it away. He tried his damnedest to get that game away, but it wasn't no denying the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year, man. The damn Super Bowl's in Tampa Bay. They got you know what I'm saying, Captain America, Tom Brady, and then all his, you know what I'm saying, weapons that they acquired for him. It's gonna be a tough game in that Super Bowl, but I didn't think Green Bay had a chance, to be honest. And they really didn't. I mean, they had to score, what was it? 19 or something unanswered points and still lost the game. So it's never going to be Aaron Rodgers' year ever again. He's not going to win another Super Bowl. I put that on the wood. You Cowboy motherfuckers like push it on the wood. I'm putting that on the wood. The Aaron Rodgers ain't winning another Super Bowl.
I'm gonna go with Coach. Coach, how you feel about the game today, especially with the call out that Frog just did on the wood about
What
you
up, Coach
Cowboy
Meaty?
boys?
Hey, I'm just gonna say that I don't think that Green Bay had the matchup for the weapons that Tampa Bay had. Gronk had several great plays that he made, catches and runs after the catch. They use him a lot as a blocker, but he played a great game, and I just don't think that Green Bay could match up. And then it seemed like when Gronk had his showing is when, they tried to double team on the other side of the field.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Oh, sorry, Coach. I thought there was something else after you was about to say. Chris, go ahead and take me away.
No, just I mean, looking at the overall stats of the game, Aaron Rodgers was 33-48. He had 348 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick.
He's balling.
Apparently the Green Bay Packers couldn't capitalize on the turnovers. Brady threw 3 damn picks today.
Tampa Bay's defense is the truth. The niggas on that front line was
Frog.
Frog.
Ain't your turn, Frog. Ain't your turn, Frog.
I'm just helping them out here.
I get that. I get that too. But at the same time, if Tom Brady threw 3 picks himself, that means Aaron Rodgers' offense wasn't capitalizing off of them damn turnovers. Just think. Well, I guess it just depends. I didn't get to really watch the game. I was at a memorial service today, but so I was watching bits and pieces of it as it was going on. But man, it just looks like the running game was pretty much even. Fournette had 55. Jones had 16 for Tampa Bay. It was 70. They had 76 yards rushing.
That's trash.
Well, that's very trash. But Green Bay only had 67.
Trash.
Now, Valdez Scantling for Green Bay, he's balling. They was locking Adams up. Adams had 9 catches, 67 yards. He was averaging what? That's what, 7 yards a catch? Something like that. So, overall, Tampa Bay, that, like you said, that defense is pretty nasty. And from what I'm seeing on defense, Aaron Jones had 2 fumbles.
I want to stop you right there, Chris. I apologize, but time is ticking. Cousin Phil, talk to us, baby. How'd you feel about the game?
I think Green Bay's coach, the young guy, got out.
Oh shit!
This is true. This is true.
I think Tampa.
Frog, be quiet. Frog sound like something's going on. You all right? Hey, get it, girl.
But no, I think that was I think Tampa Bay came in with a better game plan. I think Aaron Jones getting hurt kind of affected them because Aaron Rodgers feeds off that play action, and he didn't really have a chance to really do play action with that guy being hurt. And you're right, they did have some type of clamps on Devontae Adams, but I think it all boiled down to coaching, and I think that young guy at Green Bay, man, just got out coached.
Yeah, Flores.
Yeah, I think he got out coached, man.
I
think they came in better prepared and had a better game plan.
Bruce Arians is not a good coach to me. He's just got great players now.
But he's a player coach. Like he said a couple of weeks ago, the problem with Tom Brady in New England was they wouldn't let Tom Brady coach. He's just a player coach. He's just putting people in and doing things like that, but he's letting Tom Brady run that offense the way Tom Brady wants to run that offense.
I think
and that's where I got it.
Todd Bowles and what's the offensive coordinator, the former quarterback.
All right, guys, we're going into a 2-minute drill.
I think they need to get more credit.
Free talk. Continue.
I just think Todd Bowles and the offensive coordinator, I can't think of his name right now. For Tampa Bay, the former quarterback, Byron Leftwich.
Yeah, Byron Leftwich.
I think they should get a lot of credit. Bruce Arians, man, he's just a figurehead for the squad. To me, he sounds fucking crazy in his interviews.
Like I said, like you got people. It's kind of like Steve Kerr with Golden State. It's kind of like that. He inherited this team. He bought. I mean, they got a damn all-star squad, man. You got Mike Evans, you got Goodwin, you got Antonio Brown, even though he didn't play. Then you got Leonard Fournette, you got Ron Jones, you got Rob Gronkowski, you got all these guys, man. Who
Mike Evans.
That's what I said. I said Mike Evans first. I mean, you got all these guys, man. Your offense will be successful. You got Jason Pierre-Paul on defense. You got all of that, bro. I mean, it's crazy the stuff that they have. So I mean, yeah, I mean he just had to say, all right, Tom, you know what you're doing, man. You've been in this league for 21 years, man. Go out there and do your thing. You know, so I mean,
yeah, he definitely gave Tom the reins to let him do his thing. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is, man. He said it.
The second half of the season, he did. At first, he was fucking it up.
Man, I think at first Tom was trying to do things. I think Tom had to learn. He ain't never. I mean, besides Randy Moss, he ain't never had a wide receiver like Mike Evans.
Man, Tom had them boys in the offseason working out on the regular.
Yeah, but it's different when it's game time, though. You know what I'm saying? That's just chemistry. Okay, this and this, but it's different when it's game time.
You sound like Bruce Arians.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not.
It's the truth, man.
Tom Brady.
Hey, boy, it's getting chippy. It's getting chippy in Kansas City right now.
It was in there fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Old boy got sacked and he threw the ball at the defensive tackle. Dude was standing over him, and here you go. You're gonna see it right here.
All right, guys, let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it. The game that's going on right now still. The Buffalo Bills versus Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all want to just have a group discussion since it's kind of going on? Y'all still doing one-on-one?
Yeah, we can do a group discussion.
Let's do a group discussion on it. Let's talk about it. Phil, take us away.
Man, I haven't watched the game, man. Just to be
Frogg,
honest
take
with
us
you,
away.
Man,
Oh, he just cut you off.
I ain't
Frogg, you over there oohing and eyeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No shame on Cousin Phil, but he told us what he needed to tell us.
To be honest, I feel you feel this ain't really no game to watch. It's because Kansas City been in that ass all game. It's barely a game.
What's
man.
the score right now?
It's 38-21, Kansas City. 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in the fourth. The only real action right now is this fight that just happened between the quarterback and the defense. But Kansas City just doing what Kansas City do, man. Mahomes that nigga is nuts.
So he wasn't really hurt last week. He just took he had the wiggly legs, but he was all right.
They tried to say that he had
concussion.
No, he didn't have a concussion, but he had one of them where you get hit at a certain point in your spine.
Stingers.
Kind of just, something like that.
You say a
Something
stinger?
like that.
Yep.
What's up, Willie?
That wasn't a medical term, but that was what they said it was. Yes. So it made his legs wobbly and made it look like he had a concussion. I think he had a concussion. I just think that was a cover-up because they didn't want to keep Mahomes out of this game.
Yeah.
But I mean, he played great tonight.
I mean, he went through all the protocols though all week.
Did he?
I mean, that we know of.
Did he?
Hey, they made the announcement that he was okay and was going to play on Tuesday.
They was going to put him back in the game. I told y'all last week they was going to put him back in the game that night. He went running out of the field. He looked like he was about to fall down them damn stairs. That's how wobbly he was. But they was going to put him back in the game.
Yeah.
But no, man. Concussion and all, he's still the truth. Buffalo was just out of their depths, man. They young. They got some nice weapons. Stephon Diggs was a great addition to the squad. They need a few more pieces. And then, you know what I'm saying, I can see them back here next year. Kansas City at some point going to have to fall off. at some point.
Ain't that the same thing we say about Brady?
Well, no, because the difference between Brady and New England, he didn't take $500 million. He was taking peanuts so they can build a team to keep contending. This dude took $500 million, and they ain't gonna have after a while. They ain't gonna have no money to spend on nobody.
You talking about Kansas City?
Yeah, they're gonna have to get rid of good players because they ain't gonna be able to afford them.
They don't need them.
And
Then
they're gonna fall off. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. It looked like, but at the beginning of the game, it looked like it was gonna be Buffalo's night. They jumped out to a 9-0 start.
9-0 start, yeah.
And Hardman fumbled a punt, and then they got it on the one. He turned it over. But then the next series, he threw it to Hardman for a touchdown. And in the series after that, Hardman had a 50-yard little dink and dunk run for 50 yards, set him up for another touchdown. And ever since then, it's been smooth sailing. So, I mean, Buffalo had a moment. They had a moment. It looks
Buffalo don't have enough. Buffalo don't have enough offensive power to mess with them boys, man.
That's very true.
They got Allen and Diggs. They running backs are so, and any other receiver after Diggs, you can't name it.
Singletary was balling for a while though. He had some hell of weeks.
But he's so though, man. He's not. He's not
every week back. That's for damn sure.
Right. So I mean, they
much improved.
And Beasley haven't had a good game either.
We'll find out when they play against.
They balled up a little Cole Beasley.
Yeah,
Cole Beasley, he nice though.
What up, Aunt Laurie? What up, Will Frogg?
All right, let's go ahead and let's go and jump into the next topic. We got a versus match. There's a lot of verses going on. We got the Shanti Keisha Cole versus that happened the other day. Did any of y'all watch that by any chance?
Hey, I watched that.
A little bit
How y'all feel about that?
Oh man, Keisha's attitude turned me off like mug.
I think Keisha need to start being on time instead of.
Thank you. That's when I turned it off because Keisha hadn't shown up yet.
Shanti won in my books though, but I'm also more of a Shanti fan.
I mean, besides the attitude, the being late, and all that, it's
Keisha
about
got
the
more
music.
hits. Yeah.
It's about the music.
Shanti got more features.
In terms of the music, who do y'all think won?
Feature Shanti won.
I think it was Keisha. Keisha had more. Her songs as number one. All Ashanti stuff is featured.
Facts.
In my book. So,
but you know what? When she was playing every song she played with Ja Rule, it's hidden though.
It was hidden.
Every one of those songs.
Hey,
it was hidden.
Keisha Cole played with Tupac, hands down, beats any song that they played.
Ashanti had a Tupac joint. She played
which was trash. It was trash.
Well, like I said, play your cards. Play your cards. Keisha Cole featuring Tupac.
Ashanti had one with Biggie though, and with Pun. I mean, I give it to Ashanti, even though Keisha Cole, I like her a lot. I got them like right up in here.
Yeah,
but I give it to Ashanti.
Me too. But the verses we're gonna talk about. Well, hold on. I'm sorry. I got cut you. I know Shanti fine. I know.
Shut up, nigga.
But the verse we're gonna talk about today is Tom Brady versus.
This weather acting a fool over here at my house. I don't know about y'all.
You say what?
Huh?
This weather.
Yeah, I'm hearing at the studios. I hear a lot of thunder going on and wind picking up. Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. Now we saw the bout they did today. Which didn't pan out too well for our boy Aaron Rodgers. But how y'all feel about it? Frogg, take us away.
Man, I'm all team Tom Brady on this one. I just look at
career right
overall, man. Overall, I mean, if you want to look at it in terms of
I have to shower.
What?
Sorry.
That was
my inner voice.
I'm sorry. No, that was Lola.
Hey,
she came and gave me a hug. Say hi.
Hello.
Hey.
All right, sorry, I'm muting.
It's all good.
It's pouring
overall,
outside.
It's to me, it's about, you know what I'm saying? It's always about chips with me. At the end of the day, it's all about the chips. And Aaron Rodgers has had plenty of opportunity to match Tom Brady. He just couldn't do it for whatever reason. You want to say you're going to compare team versus team, coach versus coach. Aaron Rodgers, you can say he's better than Tom Brady at quarterback. Maybe he would have won 6 or 7 in New England. We'll never know. We'll never know. But we do know this. Tom got 6, about to be 7.
Chris, how you feel about it?
I mean, look, I'm the same as Frogg. I mean, you know, Tom Brady is, I mean, hands down, he's
Tom Brady.
He's proved it every year. You know, he's, like you said, he got all the championships. Aaron Rodgers has got one, but I mean, he's had some, and Tom, he really ain't had no like super weapons except for, you know, a couple, Randy Moss, and
that's a super weapon.
That's what I'm saying. He only had a couple super weapons,
and they went undefeated.
Yeah, but I mean, think about Aaron Rodgers. He really ain't had no super weapons either. But, you know, I'm going with Tom on this one for overall career. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, he's dope too, though. He is the truth. But, you know, without them chips, man, it don't really matter, man.
Don't even
hear you. Your resume is, you know, wins and losses, but them chips is what really matter. So I'm going with Tom Brady.
Coach, how you feeling?
Man, they both came on the scene behind some great quarterbacks. They both had the same opportunities, the same, I would say, style of coaching for the most part. Bill Belichick is, I mean, there's no answer for him. It's almost like he's in a league of his own. And you don't know if he's the one that made Tom Brady who he is or not. But him going to Tampa Bay is saying that he's really not. Aaron Rodgers I think when Aaron Rodgers got hurt, he's never been the same since. He's came back and made a run this year. But when he got hurt and had to sit, you know, that really, in my opinion, hurt him. So that's why I'm going with Tom Brady as well.
All right, Phil, take us on.
I mean, it's no contest, man. TB12 got it. And I mean, Rodgers will go down as a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Oh yeah,
without a doubt. But I mean, Tom Brady's in a league of his own, and kind of what Coach said, because I was gonna pose a question. I was like, so with what Tom Brady is doing, is it that Bill Belichick made Tom Brady, or Tom Brady made Bill Belichick? Because if Bill Belichick was as good as he was, they might be in the playoffs this year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, he has another somewhat elite quarterback, but couldn't do the same thing. So does that take a hit on Belichick's coaching career that Tom is doing this without him?
I'm gonna say no.
But I mean, it might, man, because you got to think about it. Before Tom got there,
let's talk about it.
Hold on, but before Tom got there, you ain't never heard of Bill Belichick being in no Super Bowl. You ain't never heard of Bill Belichick. You barely heard him winning a playoff game at the Browns.
He didn't do shit at the Browns. I'll give you that. But
I'm just saying, so before Tom got there, Bill Belichick was just the average coach.
No, they was doing some things with Drew Bledsoe. They was on the cusp.
They wasn't gonna win. They wasn't gonna win.
They was on the cusp. They was a good team.
But it don't matter. You need somebody to take you over that cusp. The Los Angeles Clippers. Los Angeles Clippers are always on the cusp of winning. You know what I'm saying? But you need somebody that's gonna take you over there. And it wasn't coaching; it was a player that took him over.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying it's the truth.
Because anytime Tom wasn't playing, they still won. Whether it was Jimmy G or Castle or whoever they had, Hoyer, whoever they had besides Cam Newton, who ain't shit no more. If he would have had Jimmy G this year, a healthy Jimmy G, they would have never traded Jimmy G, and it would have been a smooth transition time.
They still wouldn't have made the playoffs. They still wouldn't have made the playoffs.
They would have won.
They still wouldn't have made the playoffs.
Oh, this year? They would have made it? You saying Frogg?
No.
It was quarterback play. Yeah. It was quarterback play.
No. Yeah, they still wouldn't have made it, bro. They still wouldn't have made it. Because you got to think about it. Bill Belichick, whoever the defensive coordinator was for Bill Belichick throughout them early years of Tom Brady, deserves a lot of credit because their defense was ridiculous.
It was Vrabel.
And they defense, before Vrabel wasn't there at the beginning. You got to remember, Brady been in the league for 20 years.
Vrabel was playing on the squad.
It was. I think it was Orion. Wasn't it? One of the Ryans was over there. Maybe, I don't know. But their defense, saved them. Yeah,
Bill O'Brien.
Their defense saved them multiple occasions to win Super Bowls for them.
What if Jacoby Brissett was still the quarterback?
So that debunks your Tom Brady method. Then
how does it debunk it?
Because it was the defense. It wasn't Tom Brady.
Well, what I'm saying is, I'm saying the coaching, the defensive coach. I'm saying the defensive coaching was there. Tom Brady is what took them over to win championships because the quarterback is the most important player on any team. So
I mean, it hands down, it has to be Tom Brady. I mean, think about it.
I mean, because any coach, I mean, anybody can. How can I put that?
Just think about the team that was around Tom Brady when they was winning the Super Bowls. Can you name 5
receivers?
5 receivers. I'm saying, okay. Can you name 5 receivers and running backs? You probably can't.
Mm-hmm. They had
Wes Walker. Yeah, Wes Walker. You got
Edelman.
Tom Edelman. You got running backs. Let's think about running backs.
Julian Edelman.
I mean, I'm sorry, Julian Edelman. My bad. You name any
running backs? You had the big running back. What was his name? Shit, it's
Deion Lewis.
No, not Lewis. The one that had he had the dreads. He played for another team, but he came Garrett. His last name was Garrett.
See, I don't even remember that guy.
All right, fellas. We're about to hit the last 2-minute drill. Before we do our MVP, we want to give a tribute to the. Go ahead, Frogg. You can do it.
No, I'm just saying. I was gonna have that as the. So what I want you to do is go ahead and play that video. If you're not playing it already.
You can play it while y'all talk, or y'all talk over the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the
a hero
Henry Hank Aaron just
someone that is
recently passed away.
admired.
January 22nd of this year. One of the greatest people in period, and one of the greatest baseball players to ever play the game.
Arguably the best.
Glad you said that. Glad you didn't just say baseball. Yeah, he was a
arguably the best baseball player to ever play the game.
Right.
He ended his career with 12,364 at-bats, 3,771 hits. And this is a 22-year career in major leagues. We're not talking Negro leagues.
And they added the Negro League stats now.
755 home runs. Is that where it's set? Okay. Batting average 305. RBIs 2,297. 240 stolen bases. I mean, the dude was amazing on that field, on that diamond, and just for what he endured, death threats, the racist taunts in the stadiums. You know what I'm saying? Can't go to certain hotels with the squad and all this different shit that was going on during that time. For him to be able to still play this game, and then to break Babe Ruth's record. And he got serious death threats when he was at 714.
Yeah.
You better not hit another home run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shout out to him and his family. May he rest in peace. It'll never be another one like him. Him and Jackie Robinson, those are partners. There's plenty of partners in baseball because baseball just for whatever reason, that was the one where we really kicked the door in terms of diversity, because they really had no choice.
Hey,
yeah, I mean that's just
That was
my.
good.
I just read something real quick. Hold on. They said that he is the all-time leader in total bases. He said to put that in perspective, Mike Trout, arguably the best hitter in baseball today, has a 1% chance of breaking that record. A 1% chance.
Wow.
That might as well be zero.
Yeah.
It basically means it's not going to happen.
Yeah. And the running back I was talking about was LeGarrette Blount.
Garrett Blunt, okay, which is okay. Garrett Blunt.
Corey Dillon.
They had Corey Martin,
Okay.
didn't they?
They had Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin. Y'all naming cats that just are okay. You know what I'm saying?
Curtis Martin's in the hall.
But Curtis Martin came towards the end of his career too, though.
Yeah, it was the end of his career. He wasn't with the Jets no more.
He was with the Jets for the majority of
He was in damn New England.
Well, give them niggas in. Coach, what you got on Hank Aaron? Because I mean, I know you probably played with him, or you was.
Coach
you was in the Negro League.
Coach was water boy for him.
He was in the Negro Leagues with him. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Make it to the majors. But I know you hurting right now. I want to hear your take on everything. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Watching his games growing up.
Man, Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron was he moved diversity in more than just sports,
Right.
True.
and so he was a pioneer for athletes. You know, no matter what sport you were in, you know, Hank Aaron was always almost a pivotal piece about, you know, what you wanted to be, how hard you wanted to work, you know, and things like that. So I look at it from different perspectives. You know, the numbers is great, but when you look at an amazing athlete, when you look at it from a different perspective than just athletics, man, he was one of the most phenomenal athletes that I've ever heard about, seen, talked about, period.
All right.
So,
Good. That brings us to the end of this episode 177 of the Turn on the Game podcast. Thank you all for watching, listening, supporting us. I got you. Chill out, dog. Chill out. I was so hostile. I could have sworn it was you who gave me these reins.
Not the conclusion.
Hostile, man. But no, thank
Kansas
you
City
once
Chiefs
again.
just won, ladies and gentlemen.
Kansas City Chiefs taking home, going to the Super Bowl.
Going to the Super Bowl.
What Super Bowl is this?
AFC Championship.
What Super Bowl number we at?
Advanced to the
50. It's 50 something.
Hey,
55?
what do y'all think about Tampa Bay playing at home? First team ever play at home for the
that's gonna
Super
be-
Bowl.
Yeah,
That's gonna be interesting
loaded
right there.
money, loaded money, baby. You gotta make the money somewhere.
So it's in 2 weeks. We're going to have a Super Bowl special next week.
55.
55, Super Bowl 55. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
February 7th.
Kansas City Chiefs. Return Kings. Frog, outside for your last remark, trying to shut me off quickly, you are the MVP of tonight's show. Congratulations, sir.
It's rigged.
What?
Rigged.
Sorry.
Chris got it 2 weeks in a row, right?
Yeah, Chris
Yeah.
did get it 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, it's them Jackson brothers.
And now it's
I just
Frog.
tried to stay quiet as much as I could today because I didn't want to take it again. I hate to.
Frog, take us away. You got 2 uninterrupted minutes. Starting
No,
now.
I just want to thank everybody out there for, you know what I'm saying, showing
Musty.
love to the show. Shut the
Musty.
fuck up. No, I really don't have to.
Why you tilt your head like that, though, bro?
Put some deodorant on.
I said, why'd you tilt your
Hey,
head like
guys,
that?
this is
He
supposed
was
to be uninterrupted. This is his 2
Oh,
minutes.
that's right.
This is his 2 minutes.
I forgot.
He said he didn't have nothing, so we got to come up with something. He said he really didn't have nothing.
Hey man, it's hard. When you get put on the spot like that, it's kind of hard to say something, man. Yeah.
I was gonna use my 2 minutes for the Hank Aaron tribute. So
You knew you was gonna win.
Oh, so you knew you was going to win.
So you
Oh,
fucking
you
already
did,
talked
bro.
I
about
told you it's rigged. I told you it's rigged.
Damn it. Now we got to go. We got to go.
this. All right, Frog
Way to
is
go.
spilled the tea.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Steve
Yeah.
is
Way to
spilled
go,
the tea.
Frog.
This has been another episode of Turn the Game, the podcast. To download this episode, any that you missed, log on to turnthegame.com, Spotify, Podbean app, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Apple Podcasts. You can also catch us at blackandstudios.com/turnonthegame. Thank you for listening, downloading, liking, and following the show. Don't forget to get us on your favorite platforms. Our official Twitter is at @turn_on_the_game. Follow us on Instagram at Turn on the Game. You can also email us at turnthegame4@gmail.com. Donations can be done on Cash App, $, Turn on the Game.
Turn on.
Turn on.